What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be talking about the next official NASCAR video game, NASCAR 26. That's right, iRacing has officially and confirmed that NASCAR 26 is already well into development, and we should be hearing more news very soon. With NASCAR 25 already being almost a year after its release, fans are already wondering what improvements, updates, and features are going to be in this game, and what could it bring in releases later this year. Could we get NASCAR 27? Could we get something similar to the Heat series? Who knows? Today, we're going to break it down to everything we know so far about NASCAR 25, what features could be included, and how NASCAR 26 compares to NASCAR 25. So let's get right into it. So here's what we know about NASCAR 26 so far. Recently, the iRacing Vice President Kevin Bobbitt confirmed that NASCAR 26 is well in development and the news about the game is coming soon. This confirms that NASCAR 26 will be a brand new release rather than simply another season update for NASCAR 25 like how Heat 5 was. The release date was revealed in San Diego at the street course happening this season, with it being in September, which is being released a month early than the NASCAR 25's release in 2025, with it being in October. So now let's get into talking about some of the features that could make NASCAR 26 even better than NASCAR 25. All we know is doing burnouts after the race and finally having the capability to play cross-platform through PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Fans have been begging for the burnouts after every race because NASCAR 25, they just took it out. And none of us know why they did that. But they listened to the fans and they are bringing burnouts back. But here are just some general things we can expect the complete NASCAR 26 game to feature. Obviously, updated driver lineups such as Austin Hill racing for the Cup Series. Now Corey Heim racing full-time for 2311 Racing. What else? I know Josh Berry got fired from Wood Brothers Motorsports recently, and they're bringing in, don't quote me, I honestly don't remember. It will be up here for who's going to be driving full-time for Wood Brothers Racing. There's going to be updated paint schemes, updated schedules, new teams and sponsors such as Danny Suarez racing for Spire, driving the number 7, replacing Justin Haley from NASCAR 25, and a bunch of new tracks added to the NASCAR schedule, such as the San Diego Street Course, which will be added in the NASCAR 26 because obviously got added to iRacing, so it should be in NASCAR 26. And they're bringing back Chicagoland Speedway, which is back on the regular schedule for the NASCAR 26 season. But then they could possibly, more than likely, bring the chase format back into a NASCAR game. And most of these recent games that I've played, it's been always the playoff formats with a round of 8, 12, and 16. So this will be a good change of pace for new players that want to get into a NASCAR game and they want to get into the chase format. This would be an awesome game to do. There could also be some improvements with the career mode. NASCAR 25 introduced one of the deepest career modes NASCAR games has had in years. Players could be working through ARCA, Trucks, Xfinity, now the O'Reilly Series, and Cup while managing the sponsors, crew members, reputation, and team developments. For NASCAR 26, some things that I would love to see is expanded driver contracts instead of just sticking to one contract. You could sign a contract for multiple seasons, for like 5, 8, 10 seasons. Just have some more realistic team ownership between crew chiefs, pit crew members, and the drivers. Biggest thing, driver rivalries. That would be awesome to see. Last time we seen that was obviously back in the Heat series with rivalries, sometimes in the earlier games as well. Some better sponsor negotiations, of course, because in NASCAR 25 it was just like, here, do the sponsor, meet the top 10, you get this amount of credits to go to the next sponsor. But this is very interesting. Having some dynamic storyline with your driver throughout their career, with its rivalries, maybe their reputation with their team, the owner, the sponsors, just everything. There was also another big request from the fans is improved replays and broadcast features. NASCAR 25 just got rid of it. Same thing for pretty much every game within this past decade. The only game that I remember is NASCAR maybe 15, 16, the only ones that I know that had replays for these cautions. And every time I'm out in front and there's a caution out, we don't know what happens. So this would be a great thing to bring back for NASCAR 26. And it could also be a perfect for YouTubers and content creators to see what the caution is. With its online racing platform, nothing much has been said yet for NASCAR 26, but the one area that NASCAR 25 was brought solid with online racing. But some things that NASCAR 26 could add, it could be a ranked multiplayer, better matchmaking, league support, more online statistics, but definitely custom championships would be awesome, especially with them bringing the cross-platform format with PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. So now let's get into the comparison between NASCAR 25 and 26. Like I said, there's nothing much said yet. This is just coming off the top of my head. There were some major improvements with NASCAR 25 when it was released. We have four different series that we could race: ARCA, Trucks, Xfinity, Cup Series. We kind of expected that, but we had a full career mode going through those series, online multiplayer, and modernized graphics and presentations. For a bunch of fans, this was a major game to play, with its strongest being on console since the Heat series. But NASCAR 26 could have that potential of taking it even further. With, if iRacing can improve the physics, iRacing caution systems, replay tools, and a whole bunch of other things, this could be a definitive high most played game of the year for NASCAR. Here's some things that I want personally in this game. So here's just my general wish list. We can have a fully customizable championship mode. Definitely more realistic crash physics and damage. 100% NASCAR 25 is just you hit a wall, it's just boom. Just like a simple little bump and scrape after a 15 car pileup, with especially the super speedways like Talladega and Daytona. Expand drive transfers. Maybe include some classic NASCAR drivers. Maybe do like a throwback season. Maybe bring back Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Gordon, Cale Yarborough, Greg Biffle, anyone. And pretty much bring back some... That awesome thing would be throwback cars. Bringing the Gen 5s, Gen 6, maybe a Gen 4 car. That would be awesome. And obviously, out of the gate, better AR racing on super speedways and short tracks. That also kind of ties in with it being just the crash physics. Other than that, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications so you don't miss any future NASCAR 26 news or updates and other videos that I post on this channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. See ya, guys.